Hi, my name's Amir Khorasani. I'm from London. I moved to Paris about 7 years ago and have been working in this small studio as a start, um, building my body of work. And
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Central St. Martin's. I did both the BA degree and did the master's as well. And shortly after I moved to Paris, I was working for Lanvin. I was assisting the creative director at the time. She was in-house for about a few months. And yeah, after leaving that post, I continued to develop my own work.
That was quick, right?
Yeah.
So, talk me through these pieces.
So, these pieces, I think one of my first impressions of a woman as a very, very young child were stockings, like legging tights. It's something that I just remember vividly, but its sensuality really had an impression on me. And for this project, I was studying corsetry, and I thought it would be really interesting to blend the two and to do it in a very authentic way of like really trying to uphold such a fragile fabric as leggings with a real corset construction without having any mesh or anything to cheat to hold it, just through calculated tensions through the body. So here it blends both draping, which is something I'm very passionate about and always have an element of in my work. It's always architectural. Even if it goes very close to the body, it moves around the body. So it subtly leaves the body at different points and comes in. And all of the details are real boning. It might not even serve as a full function of cinching in because it's such a delicate fabric, but it still provides subtle body to the piece. And
She wear anything under it?
that part I've got to figure out still. Yeah, I think what would happen is underwear in the same color or nude. I think it would do a fitting. Normally the shoes would be like stilettos, and they would be covered in the same fabric to not take away from it. So it all just looks kind of unified and flawless on the frame. And here I explored it in Lycra. And it's a solid fabric. But I combined it with a drape again at the back. And it was almost like the foulard, the elegance of a foulard that was taken into construction. And into drape and into sportswear, mixed in with the corsetry again.
If it was missing the back, you could make a bathing suit, no?
Yeah, I think it would look great on a yacht for somebody. And it looks great with trousers too. I mean, it still needs a little bit more work. It's still like these are all in the prototype phase, but I think that's almost there. This was an exploration into evening wear and red carpet, if you like. And it borrows the same concept as the other one. Actually, I did this one first and used these two as a entry point for this piece. And it blends draping with a bias cut evening gown. And the idea of the drape was that you would have this knot that's kind of elegantly put together and considered. It's like cut into the pattern and the way it's pleated, and resembles a foulard as well, like the corner of a scarf. So
How is it walking? What's the front look like?
The front, it's still having a little bit of work. I still need to lengthen it, but there would be a slit on the left side. And yeah, you walk perfectly. Yeah, it doesn't restrict your walking. And I took the same concept and applied it to trousers as well. So we have a trouser here.
Nice.
And you have like the foulard effect. And of course you can walk, it's not restrictive. I think everything I do has a real practicality to it. And from that point, I try to elevate from that point.
Which is smart.
Yeah. We wanted to work.
Yeah.
We wanted to. Yeah. Here you have I think it's become one of my signatures because it's like a favorite with women. It's a bomber,
Nice.
and it's.
An elegant bomber.
Thank you. Yeah, and I use the smoking details and fabrications, particularly for this piece. This particular one is lined in silk for a client, and it's silk duchesse on the inside and wool crepe on the outside. It took me 3 months to, actually a little bit longer. The first version I did for my MA graduation, but this one I revisited because the client requested it.
Nice shoulders too.
Pardon?
Nice shoulders.
Thank you. They're made by
Rounded.
hand, so
Yeah.
they took like a big study as well. So I went to a store in England which still supplies shoulder pad material. I mean, it's so hard to come by nowadays, but yeah.
Yeah, when I was a designer, I used to have them made rounded like that.
I would have loved to have opened it and showed you the shoulder pads because they were pretty crazy. Maybe another time. But it's cut in 3 layers, and there's another panel inside that I wanted it to hold its shape without having to button it up.
Mm-hmm.
That was really important for me. So the couture element comes in that with this one.
Pull it out, yeah.
Pardon?
Pull it out.
This one, there's 2 versions.
So you leave the basting stitches in, right? That's part of the design?
It depends on the client. I keep them in.
Uh-huh.
I keep them in and then they'll pluck them out. And these are prototypes, so I still need them to
Hold
mark
their shape,
waists
yeah.
and get the patterns perfect. This is.
It's a nice shape.
It was actually when I was doing the cuts for the tailored jacket that when the model left it open, I loved the shape that it was starting to form. This particular one is cut in cashmere and the other one in wool.
Uh-huh.
And then just the sensibility changes so much between fabrics.
Sure. Let's see the back again. It's nice. Very
What's
nice.
missing here is you need to put it on a body. There's a belting inside that brings it into the waist.
I'm gonna try it on.
Oh, great. This is another one. It's still in its toiling phase.
And where is everything made?
Here.
Because the tailoring looks beautiful. I have a question with your pockets. How do you close the pockets when you ship it?
These ones?
Yeah. Just because I have a pet peeve about ways.
Oh no,
things
they
are
won't
done.
be open. It's because it's still a prototype.
Yeah, but they won't be open?
No,
You'll baste
close
it?
Yeah, I'll
or-
baste it for sure.
Because I don't know why, but designers now, they're like,
Leave them open?
no, they heavy stitch it.
Oh,
Like
completely
it's-
closed. No, I based it. It's
I
all about
hate that.
functionality.
I don't understand, when did that start?
Oh,
Because, it's insane.
yeah. You need the pockets. And also for styling, when it's cold, I'm always looking for pockets.
It's attitude, right?
There's
What's the beige one that you passed through?
This one, these 2 particular pieces, they're a study into a double-breasted classic jacket for the studio, which I've been spending a long time trying to perfect its line. It's still in process. I'm not totally happy with it yet, but every time I take the notch up, try to get the lines perfect. This is a shorter version. The lines are different. The break point happens at the waistline here, and with this particular piece, it's been the latest one. I've dropped it further down just to...
It's too bad they're doing like construction.
Oh yes.
That's life.
Yeah. These are very easygoing pieces. Just when I was in school studying Vionnet or John Galliano, they always talked about bias cutting and its incredible sensibilities. And here I just wanted to explore it in a more sensual way. Over here it was done in a little bit more of a classic traditional way, approaching it for like longer evening wear. But with these particular ones, I wanted to take it more into something very easy and very day and sexy, like very short dresses. I work with a gentleman in England he's been doing it for years, to get all his secrets of how to get it to mold across the body. So yeah, he's revealed a little bit to me, which we've incorporated here, so that it just sits flawlessly on you. And this one doesn't have any darting, it's all just done in the two side seams and the center back. Yeah.
And this one,
this is the same.
but with the
here,
collar and
yeah.
the opening in the front. And
Absolutely. I didn't like it going all the way down, so I explored it with a short
placket.
placket, thank you. With a short placket, very structured shoulders, and then just letting everything from that shoulder point drop down fluidly.
Nice.
And it's just got such an easy, elegant feeling to it. You might miss it on the rail, perhaps, I don't know.
No, it has rail appeal.
But I think it would be like just like such a go-to in a wardrobe.
And this one?
This particular one, I'm still working to get the...
This is your showpiece.
I'm working towards it. This is from a pattern now, but the original was a little bit more dynamic and I was more happy with it.
Yeah, this is pretty dynamic.
Really? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Trying to get it there still. It needs a little bit more work.
Let's see the back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's in the back room over there? Living.
Yeah, just the
Okay.
living space, and we've got my NA collections, previous stuff, and things in
So-
progress.
You graduated what year?
2017.
And then you did L'Envers briefly,
Yes.
and then you
since I've
started
been-
your own?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you,
There would have been like a few projects in and around with other design studios, but predominantly really focused on this. And it's not been the most easy time coming out of COVID, and
right, because COVID was 19 or 20?
I don't remember now.
I think it
Exact
was
days.
19
Yeah,
and then 20.
but it's After Effects is still kind of with us, and then we went into.
War.
Don't want to say the word, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
Where's your biggest market?
where I want to take this is, I think it's going to be global. That's for sure. It's like international, and that's always been my vision and my ambitions with it. I think the US is still an interesting space for an entry point.
Do you sell there?
Not yet. No, would work towards an outlet there. So for the moment, it's just here. So if somebody
So it's more private
discovers
clients.
me, yeah. So if somebody
Okay.
discovers me, working towards a pret-a-porter, but that would
But I think that's smart.
need
So
some
it's
infrastructure.
mostly made to measure.
Yeah,
You show the
absolutely.
prototype and then they can adapt it, or you can adapt it to their needs or body types.
And I
So-
think it's really missing to be offered something.
I think it's great. I think it makes more sense than, immediately going into shows when you have the people there are not going to be of any use to you anyway.
No, I think you're right. And it was my gut feeling. I've been following my gut feeling, even if it's been really tough at different phases. It's a gut feeling to go in this way.
Yeah, I think
Even if
it's
it puts
smart.
me in a difficult space.
But you're in a good location. You have a lovely space. It's the ground floor.
Yeah, I think it has sentimental value to me as well. I mean, I found an apartment by chance, and Yves Saint Laurent wasn't living so far, just a few streets down when he started, and Robert Chasse, where Azadine started, was like a few minutes walk down there. So
There's a history.
no, absolutely, I love walking past and seeing the memorial plaques on the building. It's like a little reassurance when things are tough.
And then one day maybe you'd like to have your own shop, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. More and more I think about it, I think it would be wonderful to have a store in Paris that I can curate, that maybe I could work at towards, have a studio and store space connected, and to give people that experience. And invite like artists for collaborations, to do interesting windows, and have my own playground, and not always have to wait for a department store to offer you that, or have it always digital, which I'm not so much into.
So
I
how
think a
does
store-
someone contact you?
I think at the moment it's going to be word of mouth. I mean, they can reach out to me through through my website, or
And what is the address of the website?
it's khorasani.com.
Can you spell it out?
Yeah, it's KHORASANY .com.
Great.
Khorasani.
Thank you.